Let's talk about it. Welcome back. It is I, the devil whose door is always open. Gandalf got the gray and the white because I'm all black. Joey LaForge, captain this enterprise I am, Left Eye E.G.O. And guys, it has been a minute since we have done some DC news and information you can use. I believe the last time I was on was several months ago with Excipitor, and we're talking about some of James Gunn's plans for his new DC universe. Since that time, we've had the casting for Superman for David Cornsweet, and I believe just yesterday they released the first, I don't know if it's a teaser photo or an actual scene from the movie photo of David Cornsweet as Superman in I guess it's the new updated suit that they're going to use. So I know that I usually try to go calculate and outline things. I'm going to kind of go off the top of things from what I see because I've got to respond to this. And although I will say I am a loyal Snyderist, I will keep that in check this time, okay? I'll be right eye humble for this one, but not for long. All right, so let me see what we've got because the photo dropped, I believe it was yesterday, and shout out to, here we go. And I believe this was DC News on here. Yeah, DC Film News. So in the photo, it seems that we've got, I guess he's in downtown Metropolis, suiting up, and in the background, we've got what looks like an energy blast, and apparently he's putting on the suit to go into action. I guess the first thing that I saw was the fact that there's little gaps in the shoulder. I know that you don't want to sacrifice mobility for aesthetics, but I mean, it looks like, hey, I don't know if I'm a size extra medium or my size is a little big or what. It's just it's slack in the shoulders. The boots, I'm okay with the boots. That's fine. Cape looks cool too. I like the nice crimson red that's going on with it. It's just the fact that optics-wise, it looks so weird. He wants to say, I gotta go see Metropolis again. You put on my boots. I don't want to do this again. Gosh. It almost looks like he's not actively going out there to prevent the threat, but merely responding to it. And it doesn't give off the vibes of an actual hero to me. I said, I don't know if Cornsweet really bulked up for this role. And even then, based on this picture, I can't tell because he's sitting down, kind of hunched over, trying to put his left boot on. So I'm not sure what the aesthetics look like. Right. So, I mean, this is what he looks like. I mean, I guess it's okay. You know, he's working out, getting bigger, but it's still no Henry Cavill. Again, I'm objective. But, you know, it's not as big as Henry Cavill got. And I think, and shout out to Johnny Douglas for directing me to that picture as well. But I think the problem that a character like Superman runs into, especially as the years go on, you've got loyal fans that remember the classic color or the classic aesthetic. And, you know, nothing that's classic really goes out of style. Case in point, I'm going to show you this. I think this is also what James Gunn is up against, even though people may not necessarily be Snyder cut fans. They might be Christopher Reeve fans or even fans of Tom's Welling interpretation. So you're going to run into situations like this. This is from D-Day Cobra and also Johnny Douglas that said, you know, fans do it better. Look at this. This is a random fan on an iPhone. This gives you the classic aesthetic that we've kind of been looking for. You know, it's still the same red boot. Cape looks the same, but we've actually got more of a form-fitting costume. We've even got the yellow belt here. So, I mean, and it's daylight. It's bright. You're not trying to use that dark and overcast aesthetic to convey a sense of danger, because honestly, there's nothing wrong with Superman in this classic pose getting ready to suit up and save the day. You don't have to show that there's some kind of peril afoot to know that when Superman is in his cape and in his clothing, it's about to go down regardless. And I think that an additional problem that James Gunn is running into is the fact that we've had, again, a lot of really good reveals over the years. And if we can compare them, it's going to be hard trying to place this version compared to the rest. Check this out. Look. So we've got our classic Christopher Reeves, classic aesthetic, and this looks like just a test photo. We had Brandon Routh. I even like this version, even though this version or this movie didn't do particularly well, it was still the classic aesthetic. Red trunks, yellow belt, small pattern S in the chest. And I will say the only thing that I think tripped a lot of people up about Henry Cavill's version was this was an actual picture from a scene in the movie and not necessarily a teaser photo. And because we didn't really have context of the scene and he's kind of holding this vault back, couldn't really get that much of a sense of a lot of the detail back then. I mean, looking back at it now, you're like, okay, I can see where he's clearly in shape. The S on the chest is a lot larger. We've got the red flowing cape. Suit looks a little bit weird, but he had a lot of other things going for him by this time. So I honestly, I don't know what to think, guys. I was kind of excited about James Gunn's run at this because DC will finally have some continuity and a plan moving forward. But execution has always been an issue for DC movies, and I really want them to be able to do right by a Superman of all characters. Please just get Superman right. But guys, let me know what you think. It's a short reactionary video. I don't really do much of those. But again, let me know what you guys think, whether or not I should be right at humble and stay in my lane or talk yo-ish left eye ego. Either way, I'm with it. Y'all let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next one. But for now, E.G.O out.